How's it going, everyone? Liam Caddison here, and we're on episode number 4 of Season 2 of The 100, which is called Many Happy Returns. So what did we learn in the last episode, children? Well, Octavia, for starters, she is an entertainingly incredible, extraordinary badass, as we found out with her encounter with the Reapers. That teamwork does make the dream work, despite your differences. And statistically, getting shock lashed leads you to getting promoted as Chancellor, statistically speaking. So that's basically a fast summary of what happened in the last episode. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how, this does continue. Season 2 has just been a very, very enjoyable season thus far, and I'm loving everything, especially the Anya Clark partner. Well, I wouldn't call it a partnership. She's basically Anya's prisoner, but like I said, teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah? No? Oh well. But yeah, I'm really excited. So with that said, let's check this episode out. Extended reactions on Patreon, of course. But yeah, with that said, let's go. Wells. Oh, yeah. You don't want to be touching that. Yeah. A really, really heart-punching thing, isn't it?
New York.
Oh. Are these well, not survivors, obviously, but people from the Exodus thing? Oh, this is not comforting. Oh boy. Someone might want to be keeping an eye on the rope, no? Because that's always good in my eyes. It's gonna add extra stress on when she... Oh boy.
I got you. Fine. I got you.
Ah, this is bad. No, this is shit. This is... Shit, this is... Oh! Holy shit!
Sterling was one of us. She was his friend. I'm in.
I mean, I understand why what Finn wants to do, but one is better than nothing. Than the potential nothing.
I hope you're right about this.
Good on Bellamy, though. Oh, Bellamy. Hakuna Matata. I'm just thinking that, like... Well, he was like Simba, wasn't he? Like, he was just stranded in the desert, collected, and here we go.
Thank you. Cecilia will light your home.
It will be.
Oh, it will be.
You can find it.
Maybe that's why Jaha is a blessing. Oh, what the hell?
We leave it out. Let nature reclaim it to erase the stain from the bloodline.
Oh, that's horrible.
How could you do that?
Yeah.
That is our way.
You're raised so you're raised that I can't speak. But it's wrong.
I could not give up my child.
So
We left our home so that he might live.
You chose to leave you?
He is my son.
Oh.
A small bump just under your skin.
Oh, like a yeah. Oh damn. Tracking devices. Yep, see, it's her fault.
Okay, I can remove it, but you need to untie my hands. I just need something sharp and sterile.
What, they embedded it in her... Okay. Your way works too. Oof.
Get wrong.
Raven.
Don't worry, I'll fix it. I always do.
Try my damn brace.
Your damn brace sucks.
You haven't even tried it.
Come on, Raven,
Yeah,
elbow grease.
yeah,
ain't gonna
Raven's
fix this.
just
What
not
would you know about elbow grease?
having that comfort, but seems interesting to see these two like conflict but work in similar areas. Yeah, she's gonna need that brace. It's a long way up and she's hurting a lot. Oh, Raven. I do feel so bad for her
Hey,
though.
come on, let's go back to the workroom. We'll think it through.
Leave me alone, Wick.
Oh boy! This is suddenly turning out to be a tug of war against, you know, gravity. Oh, this is not what we need. Come on! Oh boy! Oh, God's sake! Not the horn, not the acid thing horn.
Acid fog.
Yeah.
Monroe, back on the rope! Come on!
It could be another false alarm, but I don't know.
Bellamy!
Oh!
No, we don't.
It was Octavia.
Your leg's messed up, and that blows. Figure out a way to work around it.
Oh wow.
How do I do that?
You could let your friends help, for one.
He's wanting to
Rest?
help her out. Wow.
It's up to you.
I mean, we already knew that, but that you know line was really touching.
It holds.
Barely.
Oh, whatever! My design works!
Whatever, this thing is
Here we
fancy
go.
mechanics everywhere.
You're welcome.
Oh, for God's sake.
Helium!
Argon. What, are we not just tossing out noble gases?
No, you idiot!
I know what we have to do to raise the beacon.
It involves helium. Kind of looks like Star-Lord. Does nobody else see that? I mean, I don't know. Nature's a bitch in these times.
I have something for you.
Oh, don't you dare. Don't you... He's just an amazing person. Oh! Wow!
I can find my way home from here.
Holy shit, Clark!
Looks like you're my prisoner now.
Oh, how the turntables! Uh-oh. See, a marker always works.
Anya, wait.
There we go, this was inevitable. God, come on, Clark. No, this is... Oh, no. You... Oh... I think Jying is just that... Jying? I forget, it's just... Anya's just... Oh... Now... Oh, took advantage! Nice! I'm ready for this tussle. Go on, Clark! Go on, Clark! Go on! Oh shit, she's lit! Oh shit! Holy shit, I've never seen that amount of rage from Clark before, but she has been pushing buttons.
My people are out there.
There we go. That's the confirmation that she needs.
Wait a second!
But it, oh my god.
In a football stadium. I think they already know we're here.
Chancellor Kane's on risking his life
Yeah.
to negotiate with the grounder.
Not
You better hope
hardly-
he's successful, because if he isn't, every grounder within 50 miles of here now knows exactly where we are.
Yeah, but
expected better.
football stadium, not a needle in a haystack.
To the wall now. You see your grounder, you're
So he was like a prisoner. Oh shit. shit. Oh my shit!
Our only chance against Mount Weather is if we fight together. To beat them,
What
we'll
have I
need
said,
our technology and your knowledge of this world.
Teamwork
people
makes
will
the
help.
dream work.
The question is, will yours?
You. Come on, Anya. Something's gonna happen to Anya, isn't it? Like... I just had to open my mouth.
No.
Oh, of course. We were getting somewhere and this shit happens. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, go and eat shit. Like, we were making waves with Anya and Clark. They're two leaders, and Anya has a bit of respect for her after that little scrap, considering the fact that, Clark defied her weak comments. We were making progress, and we realised, Anya realised that Mount Weather was, the enemy, and, that enemy of my enemy Fig resonated with her. And it's because of that bitch, isn't it? That bitch that shot down the balloon that's been a bit snippy ever since. It's because of her. Because I'm sure she's, told everyone, just keep an eye out on grounders, shoot them if one emerges, and Anya emerges. So, yeah, there might be a bit of guilt. Well, there probably won't be. I mean, especially from her. Like, she's gonna be like... She's still a grounder at the end of the day. It's going to be like that Bellamy talk when Bellamy was, despite Octavia's comments, Lincoln was still a grounder that had to be dealt with. It's going to be like that situation at the end of the day. Clark's going to be like, well, we're getting somewhere with, me and Anya partnering up. And she's going to be like, still a grounder, don't care, shoot, kill, whatever. So, I'm a bit pissed off because we were getting somewhere. Especially with this, connection. We were actually gonna have a truce. But here we go. Here we frickin' go. So, and that's the thing though. Whereas Anya was gonna go back and, make this happen and remember what was organised with, Kane. He was going to call for negotiations. Things were gonna look good between the grounders and the humans. But that's not gonna happen. So, wonderful stuff. I'm angry. But yeah, it was a really, really, great episode of, you know what, I thought at first it would be a bit, I thought, the story would feel a bit slow, but I think things really did pick up, especially with the Anya situation and, Clark, especially with that tussle. I think, not that. It was when Clark turned the tables in her favour and took Anya as a prisoner. But, that little tussle was really, really, sick as well. Like I said, it was a great realisation for Anya because she suddenly found out that, Clark wasn't really that weak at all. And she even said it. She even admired her, how she fought. So, it was just really, really poopy to see, that eventually crumble because that freaking, I hate her. I absolutely hate her. But then again, she was the one who was like, who, pressured Kane into giving Abby a severe, punishment in the last episode. So she is not on my Christmas card list at all. Yeah, it was just really, really good though with Clark and Anya's scenes. I really loved Jaha's story. Now, I thought that, things were not looking too good, but, you have to remember a bounty, it's a nice little trade going on, so, unless, a life for a life, I guess. I don't know. No, I think, Jaha is out for the count. I thought, at first, he got a knife out and cut him and slashed him down or something like that, but he must have, apprehended him, so, yeah. I really loved Jaha's story, though, in this, especially, warming to Zoran, and her family, and, them being the first to, well, Zoran was the one to pick him up. But, them being the first ones to accommodate, and them basically, telling about how radiation has affects their, I guess, clan? Yeah, cause you got your Reapers, you got your Grounders, I guess they're registered as Sky People. I'm wondering who put a bounty on the Sky People then, and, how that came about. Yeah, you got those factions, and you got, I think, the Sand People and that, which is just leading me to an Obi-Wan people. The Sand People will come back, and they'll be back in greater numbers. Sorry, I just can't resist. Damn it, I should have said that in my reaction then. Oh well. But, no, I was gonna say, listening to their story as well, especially from the mother's perspective, Sienna, when she was talking about how, she made a different call to what was the norm, where, you had to leave your, I guess, would you say mutated? Because it technically is, but your mutated child out to wither and have nature, deal with your child. And how, she defied that. I thought that was really, really moving, and it you had that level of sympathy for, that side of this world, I guess. Like I said, there's different factions going on. So you had some level of sympathy, especially for Zoran, when you saw the extent of what the radiation has done, to Zoran. So it was just really, really poopy to see, the struggles that those people go through, especially with, what, their people believe is right with, the babies and all that, leaving them to wither and have nature, clean up. So, yeah, I felt Jaha's story was really, really great, picking back up on that. And if he is alive, then, like I said, it will be, well, I didn't say it, but, it will be great to, pick up from there. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed, Sienna, Zoran. Yeah, it was a really, really good story to Jaha. Bellamy as well, helping, that girl as well that was dangling on the cliffs. First off, that Sterling, I think it was. Holy crap. What the hell was... I mean, this is the thing though. This show pulls no punches. I mean, we basically saw a bunch of fleshed people get cremated. So, like being alive as well. So this show doesn't really pull any punches, but just seeing it, it's just like shocking, and it's like, and like I said, I should be accustomed to it. I mean, it's season 2, episode 4, but you just can't click into that factor, but here we are. But I really loved that, situation going on as well. First off, Bellamy, recognizing what I mentioned about the fact that, Finn is not acting like the nice, kind character he normally is. He is coming into this with his foot down and making really, really harsh calls. He was even considering letting that girl, dangle for the benefit of finding others out there, which he's now going to do with Murphy. So that's going to be very, very interesting to delve into the next episode. But Bellamy had a point though, because, there's that all, because he even said it, you're all thinking they could all be dead anyways. So one life is better than no life at all. Although it was looking like, it wouldn't matter at all at certain points, especially with how, the belt detached and, Murphy just had to basically be Captain America, basically, where, that scene where, he's holding onto the helicopter and he's holding, yeah, it was basically that. So, kudos to Murphy for actually cause he could have let go. He could have let go and let Bellamy die, but I think he's starting to you know, be a bit more appreciated. I'm still a bit nervous with him, but then again, I mean, I've got this reason to, especially with his hostile nature. Granted, like events like episode 4 of season 1, where he was on this witch hunt to, you know, get Charlotte, you can have a little understanding, but then he comes back and he extracts revenge. Like, it's really, really poopy, especially to the point where he paralyzed Raven, who you absolutely feel sorry for, so, yeah. But he's starting to become a bit more respectable, so we're making progress, Murphy. Don't fuck it up, okay? Yeah, I really loved it, though. And Bellamy becoming more sympathetic, like, I mean, he has been, this is water is wet situation, but, you know, when Finn initially said, no, let's just leave her, the pain on Bellamy's face was like, oh, crap, I don't want to, you know, wait. But then again, he's that kind of character who doesn't want to, he's not a murderer at the end of the day. He's the kind of character who will, who is hurt by, deaths that, you know, he wants to prevent from happening. We saw that in, Day Trip. Especially when, you know, the ghost of the 300 came back to haunt him, because that ate him alive, knowing that, you know, he let 300 people die because of that, you know, radio incident. So, yeah. Why is my computer screen going off? No, I need to change the settings for that, because I've got a new computer, and that means, with the new specs and all that, I'm able to watch it rather than my PS4. I'm able to, you know, watch it more better on, the computer, because it's got a HDMI port, so that's really, really awesome. Anyways, I'm digressing. It was great to see Octavia, come back, though, and, even, going back to Bellamy's sympathy, he even felt so bad for Octavia when, you know, basically she said, oh, well, when Murphy was like, oh, what happened to your grounded boyfriend? And it was like, so I really, really love that. And it all goes back to Bellamy's care for Octavia at the end of the day. He might not appreciate Grounders really, but he knows, like, he wants Octavia to feel like the best that he can offer, I guess. Like he wants to show that emotion. And if Octavia is in love with Lincoln and he's dead, then, Bellamy's not going to be like, oh well, he's gonna look out for his sister, because at the end of the day, that's what he's always done, so, yeah. But yeah, it was great for Octavia to come back, in drastic times as well, but yeah, it was just really, really great to see Bellamy and Octavia reunite, so awesome stuff. Did I touch upon everything? I think I did. Oh, no, I forgot to talk about Raven and Wix, was it? Yeah. The guy who looks like Star-Lord, because he does, and don't even at me saying he doesn't, because I was having a double take at certain points, but, no, it was a really, really awesome thing to set them up, and they might be potential lovers, maybe. I mean, Raven's now no longer with Finn, so she's on the market, as, you know, they would describe it, but, not just that, but they've got, you know, similar things in common in that. But, also, Wix has sympathy for, Raven, and they bounced off each other really, really well. I mean, they were bantering it up, and, like I said, there was that level of sympathy when Wix saw her, you know, climb, the tower thing. He felt so hurt seeing Raven in that situation, but also giving her advice when, later on. So I really, really, you know, loved their connection in this episode. So yeah, it was really, really good to see them two, you know, banter it up at times and then, you know, squabble like an old married couple. So is there potential there now that Finn and Raven are no longer it's so funny, like Finn and Raven no longer a thing. So Finn, yeah, well, it was rubbish, okay? We'll just let it slide, and we'll just say that it was a really, really awesome episode, and it certainly picked up steam towards the second half of the episode. And I'm really, really interested to see how things proceed now that Clark's back at camp. But under a very, very distressing situation, a situation that shouldn't have happened But some bitch decided to think, you know what? I'm gonna make the hard calls because I've got the right to. Because if, you know, Kane doesn't do it, then we're all screwed. I mean, to be fair, when Wick said, when she shot down the balloon and Wick said, it's a football stadium, I was like, yeah, it's exactly not really a needle in a haystack. Granted, it might be baffling for the grounders, like, they might have a whereabouts compared to when the balloon was up. It's an exact location. I don't know, but as Wick said, it's not exactly a needle in a haystack, and that bitch has been pissing me off since she, you know, basically told Kane, go with the harsh options, don't give a shit, so yeah. But, you know, she's got her own, I guess, level of, order around, like, it all goes back, we're on the knife's edge, and, you know, she's not wanting to be complacent, and the grounders are deadly, but we were getting somewhere. I hate her. So yeah, that was an awesome episode of The 100. I'm really enjoying how season 2 is, you know, steadily progressing through this season. It certainly does feel different, and I really appreciate the change that we've got for season 2, but oh, it's gonna be spicy in the next episode. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I can't speak. Speak today, Liam. But you can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!